Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Check 53. Here we go. Shift. Watch the shift.
On first down, Dobbins, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll try the left side. Dobbins, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll run on first down. Dobbins, he's got a first down and inside the midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On first down, Newton. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
Drop deep. Check the backer. Share.
Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Let's get it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I'm scared. Hey, watch it.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. That's now 4 tackles for loss if you add the 3 he had last week to the 1 here in the first quarter.
And some of it comes from vision. And when you're playing defensive end, especially with those teams that want to take their D-ends and move them out a little bit wider so they can see into the offensive backfield, they can see things develop, able to make plays, then they use their athletic ability to take over and spill them.
The Patriots send out their punter. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now Michelle. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6. Devin McCourty brings him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On first down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes will bring him up first and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Throwing on second down, Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Gun.
And now he'll tuck it and run. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Here's a second and 5 now from the 25.
Push him back.
Throwing is Newton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Check 13. Check 13.
From the gun on third down, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Right to the 3. We ain't giving them nothing today.
Now on second and 13, Newton. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Wide, get wide. Check. Shin, watch the shin.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Gun.
On second down and 4, Newton. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw...
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sony Michel with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return, as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. A gain of 8 and a first down. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends. Attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason. And that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. On the ground is Michel. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now here's Mahomes. On the crossing route, complete. That's Wells. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Mahomes now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The point after is good. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And some space here.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Attack!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. His throw caught at about the 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. As the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This will be taken way up by the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
A final shot before the break. Newton. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now the second down throw on target. The way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird, his touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Flushed out right. This is Miller, complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yellow. 42. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. Here I go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He wants it all for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Great.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Now Newton. And finding Cohen. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They call it a gain at 19, and it moves the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Watch express. Check.
2nd and 5 now. Newton flush to his right. Here's Sanu on the catch. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Mahomes now on first down. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
and this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
20.
On 2nd and 7, Newton. Eluding the pressure, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Darren Lee able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm coming after you. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Great. Don't let him breathe. Play that top deep.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. So now a big spot for the Pats as they'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Chiefs take over. Let's go. Do it. At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. He is going to find Hill here. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. On first down, Michelle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Hey, 43, 15.
from the 38. Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes rolling to his right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Watch 10, watch 10. Come on, watch 10, watch 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now Newton. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 on the last play, 19 more here at another first down.
Ready, gun. Oh, here we go. Oh. Check, 53, right? Check, 50.
Newton. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Newton now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. A nice move gets him a few extra, down just shy of his 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run with Michel. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Michel. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for Kansas City, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they can ill afford to drop 2